Give it to me. Hero tech. And here goes the platinum. Back to back, baby. It's over. We got it all, baby. Let's go, man. Let's fucking go. Oh my god. Oh my god, I got it. Give me the platinum. Yes. Yes. Oh, I got it. It popped. Give me the platinum. Boom. Yes. 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 And give me the platinum. Let's go, baby. We got it, chat. We fucking got it, baby. Boom. And here comes the platinum. Boom. Out of sight, baby. We did it. Boom. And then right here. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Boom. Sandwich, baby. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, I got it. Oh my god, I did it. It's over. Oh, yeah. It still moves. Oh, we got it. We got it. And man, yes. And last one, Hero of 80, baby. We got the platinum, chat. They almost got me there. Hey, the Onyo rest. Followed by, hey, legendary Onyo. This is it. It's the last thing to buy. Come on. Yes. Finally. Finally. Finally! YouTube, it's your boy Chris Anthony back at it again with another banger for your head top. And in today's video, I'm ranking every platinum I got this year, from least favorite to absolute cinema and everything in between. I started the year off with just 7 platinums on my profile, and I ended the year with 31 in total. Most were recorded, some weren't, some were just cleanups, but we're gonna get into everything in this video. So without any further ado, here's my tier list of the platinums that I earned in 2025. And I think I want to go in order of when I got the trophies, right? So the year started off as far as trophy hunting with Tales of Kinzara Zao. To me, started off hot. That joint was a banger, bro. It's a shorter game. It's a 2D slash 3D platformer. It has some challenge to it, but it's not too challenging, and a very fun platinum to get, and actually just a very good game as far as story goes and all that kind of stuff. It's good, really good actually. Super underrated. I would recommend it to people that like those kind of games. But we started off the platinum hunting this year with that, and it was a banger to me. Next up, we got Assassin's Creed Shadows, and I'm gonna put that in the fun but not amazing category. And I only say that because even though I enjoyed the game and I enjoy getting the platinum, I don't think the platinum was necessarily hard to get. And I do think the game was good. I think the pacing of the game was super weird. It literally went from first chapter, and then chapter 2 was literally the bulk of the game. And then once that chapter ended, the game was pretty much over. I think it was like 30 minutes between chapter 3 and chapter 4. And it was over. So the pacing really threw me off. But as far as getting the trophies and getting the platinum was super easy. Like I said, again, the game was fun. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't amazing to me. Next up, we got another banger, man. This one was a grind that took about 70 hours. And we're gonna go with Red Dead Redemption 2 being a banger, okay? Fantastic game. And it's the updated version where you have to do the Undead Nightmare DLC. So combining those is kind of why he doesn't put it in the absolute cinema tier, because some of the trophies in the Undead Nightmare were actually like almost impossible. I think one of the trophies took me legit about 2 hours just to find the horse. It was insane. But game's a freaking banger, man. Absolute banger. And then we got Game of the Year, man. Next up, we got freaking Mind's Eye, bro. It's absolute garbage. Least favorite. This game, I don't know what they were doing. The platinum, for one, is super easy. Like, you literally just have to play through the game. There's probably like one missable trophy, and it takes about like 10, maybe 12 hours to get everything done. But the game itself is just bad. I know they're updating it, and I still think the team has a chance to do something in the future. I wouldn't give up on the team. I think they need better writers, though. I think the story was just horrendous. Like, it starts off decent, and then as the game goes, it got worse and worse. And if you want, I got a full video on that one. You can check that out about my platinum journey from Mind's Eye. Not good. Some of these don't have videos yet. Some of them aren't gonna get videos. Some of them already have videos. So we'll get into that as I keep going. Next up, we got the Precinct, man. The Precinct, that was a banger, bro. It had a very nostalgic feel. Very nostalgic feel. But it was a brand new game. It wasn't a hard platinum. It was fun. There was some challenging things that took some time, but it was like rewarding at the same time. A good amount of collectibles. It was just overall not only just a satisfying, well put together game, indie game at that. It was a good platinum to get, a fun platinum to get. Thoroughly enjoyed it. The Precinct also has a full video out. Go check that out to see if you want to play it for yourself. It's so much fun, though. I promise you, I highly recommend it. Next up, I think we got our first absolute cinema, man, and it's gonna go with the throwback, The Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy. This one I'm biased on. This is one of my favorite games of all time. I just replaying it again and fully getting everything done, getting the platinum, was a fantastic experience. I wish they would have continued the series. Obviously they didn't, but absolute cinema for me, man. This one also has a full video out. One of my favorite videos I put together. Next up, this is probably, I don't know if any game could beat this platinum. This probably took the longest for me, and it's gonna be none other than Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2 was just getting to do everything and 100%ing everything in that game, online included. I thought online would be a lot worse. Online was not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Sure, it was grindy. It added like an extra 50 hours to my playthrough, but I wasn't complaining. It was fun. It was still good. There were certain things that got a little towards the end there, you know. When you're just grinding for like the last couple levels. The story mode, fantastic. Everybody knows the story at this point, or should. And if you haven't, please go ahead and do that. But just exploring the world in its entirety and getting everything done, doing all the side missions, doing all the collectibles, doing everything. Certain things obviously people view as tedious. I think them having that much detail just made it that much more enjoyable for me. I don't think any game's gonna beat this platinum for me. It's a fantastic platinum, fantastic game. Would I do it again? Probably not, because of how long it took. About 300 hours of my life gone, but it was absolutely worth it. It was the most rewarding because it was probably the most tedious and longest platinum on this list. But yeah, absolute cinema, 10 out of 10, okay? 10 out of freaking 10. Next up, we got one of my favorites. This one also has a video out for the Plucky Squire, man. We're gonna have to put the Plucky Squire above the Precinct, okay? I'm ranking them up the way it's supposed to look, but Plucky Squire goes without saying, it's a beautiful game. I love the art style, the art direction. The story was really it was really good. And then the setup for like future installments from the team, absolute banger of a game. It's not absolute cinema, but it's a banger. I think it's setting the groundwork for this dev team to put out a series of just really well put together games within storybooks. The switching from being in the book to being out the book and switching the whole animations for that, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And the platinum really wasn't that hard to get either. It was real simple. Backtracking was fun. This probably had my favorite backtracking out of all these games here. When I had to backtrack, this probably had my favorite backtracking because you literally flip the pages of the book to get back to what you needed to get to. So I enjoyed that. Absolute banger. Highly recommend to any platinum hunters out there. That should be one of the games that you look forward to platinuming, to be honest with you. Next up, we got one of my favorite series. And I think they did a great job. And we're talking about Mafia: The Old Country. And this is probably gonna go in the fun but not amazing category. I actually really enjoyed the game though. I think the game is good. I think them kind of taking it back a bit to the older games, but mixing some of the newer mechanics from Mafia 3 worked in their favor. But as far as getting the platinum goes, it just wasn't amazing to me, getting the platinum. It wasn't. Because if anybody knows Mafia platinums, I didn't get the rest of them. I also have a video out for this one. Like I said, I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed the playthrough, but the platinum is very tedious. Very tedious. It added a lot more hours than it probably should have, getting all the collectibles and doing all the extra stuff, tedious work. So the game is super enjoyable. The platinum, fun, but not amazing. It just wasn't an amazing platinum to me. And that's what, even though I love the series, I enjoyed the game, I gotta be honest, the platinum wasn't amazing. It's just the truth. After that, we got Out of Sight, which I'm working on the video for that now. We're gonna put it in Too Short. I think the game is well done. I think the game is extremely creative. So if you're a fan of like indie horror, puzzle games, I think you would absolutely enjoy this game because the game is good, but the platinum took like 5 hours. It's super short. So like for me, super short platinums like that, I can't count them in my book. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like I got that done in 1 3-hour stream and then 2 hours of cleanup after I was done streaming. But to me, that's way too short of a game. And yeah, it's too short to put with the rest of these games. Okay, that's just how I feel about it. Next up, we got Caravan Sandwich, which was it was a good game, man. But I'm gonna put it in fun, not amazing. As far as getting the platinum, it was also kind of short. I like what they did with the open world and getting things done. I think the story was fairly well done. They did give you an option for like 2 different endings, which you can go back and do. And though it was fun, it wasn't amazing. So I have to put it behind Mafia: The Old Country and Assassin's Creed Shadows. But if you got time and you want to check something out, I think it's a good game to check out. I'll be honest with you. Oof, this next one, I didn't platinum this on stream. I played it on stream though, played the DLC. I 100% got all the trophies on the DLC as well. We're gonna talk about Lies of P, the only Souls game I've ever platinum. And we're gonna put it above Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy, but behind Red Dead Redemption 2. I spent a lot of time with this game. I did multiple playthroughs to get these trophies. Man, I can't specify enough how well done this game is as far as Souls game goes. My one complaint with Souls games, especially with FromSoft, which I get this is their thing, is it gets sometimes a little difficult to follow the story. And I get people like, oh, I don't want my handheld. That's cool. I want to enjoy the story still. I like the combat systems. I like the difficulty of Souls games, the rewarding feeling of fighting a boss and struggling with them and then beating them is fantastic. But you can get lost in the story and not know what's going on. And you're just fighting to fight at some points in Souls games. In Lies of P, there's a full-blown story, one that we know with a twist on it, you know, Pinocchio. It's just so well done. Combat's good. They do certain things that switch it up from the original like Souls game formula, and they made a really good spin on what Souls games are supposed to be. Absolute freaking cinema. I liked it enough that I spent the time to get the freaking platinum trophy on it. It's not an easy platinum, but it's fun. Absolute cinema. Next up, we got Sword of the Sea. And we're gonna put that one on banger, man. I'm gonna put it just behind the Precinct, a little bit above Zal. Very similar to how I felt about Zal, which is it has challenges. It's a shorter game, but it's below the Precinct because one of the challenges was just annoying. It was the last trophy I think I had to get, and I was ready to rip my hair out. Super annoying. One little mistake and it was over. You had to start from the beginning and watch the same cutscene, and because you couldn't skip cutscenes, watch the same cutscene, do the same thing over and over again, and one little mistake would start the whole run over. Which is why I put it there. But the art, the music, the gameplay, everything's just good about this game, and the platinum was fun outside of that one trophy. But a really good game and a fun platinum. Next up, we got Hell Is Us, man. This was one of the games that coming into the year I was excited about, extremely excited about. Then the game finally came and I played through everything and got the platinum. And for me, it lived up to what I was expecting. I'm putting it in a banger right behind Red Dead Redemption 1. This one was a long platinum. It could get very confusing. I literally, during the playthrough, no joke, notebook with notes to cover everything so I didn't miss anything. I still ended up messing up twice, and going back and getting the cleanup in a New Game Plus, it took me less than an hour to get to what I needed to get to because I already knew everything. I already explored the entire world and knew what to expect and how to do certain things. But a lot of people didn't enjoy the combat. I did. The exploration, talking about not holding hands, they didn't hold hands at all. But with the notebook and being able to keep track of everything, so much fun. So much fun. I enjoy that stuff. That challenge of having to keep up with everything that's going on in the world because there's multiple side quests going on while doing the main quest. And then the thing is, where I messed up is I thought I could automatically come back to certain side quests. And if you progress too far in the story, those side quests are gone. The person either dies or something happens that you can no longer continue that side quest and it's incomplete. So you have to complete it. But I enjoy stuff like that. The reason it's not in the absolute cinema tier to me is because the ending was a little iffy. But other than that, beautiful game. I love the graphics. I love the gameplay. I love the puzzles. It was my kind of game. So it lived up to all the hype for me. Next up, before Ghost of Yotei dropped, I was real close to getting the platinum on Ghost of Tsushima. So I ended up cleaning up the trophies on Ghost of Tsushima and the DLCs in one little 3-hour session and got it all done. So that's another platinum we added to the list. But again, clean up or too short. It's a beautiful game, fantastic, but I can't count that as a full playthrough and all that kind of stuff. But I can count Ghost of Yotei, which we're gonna put in the absolute cinema tier. Getting the platinum for this was so much fun for me. I think the story for Ghost of Yotei was not on par with Ghost of Tsushima story, but everything else was better. The gameplay, the combat, the exploration, it was smooth. Like when I got towards the end, I didn't even feel like I was playing for that long. And that to me makes it absolute cinema, right? It didn't feel like I played for 50 to 70 hours and the ending was satisfying. Once I finished everything, like I was able to finish everything before ending the story. I was able to get the platinum after finishing everything. All the side content was done. All the exploration was done. Any level up I had to get was done. Everything was done. And all I had left was to finish the story. So being able to do everything and explore everything and the fun little side quest, the mention of Jin and that whole area was beautiful. The cinematics, the visuals, it was just beautiful, man. Absolute cinema to me. I enjoyed every moment of it. No complaints from me. Yeah, boy. Next up, we got another cleanup for a nice indie game. They remastered it called A Right From the Stars. I think I only had like 2 trophies left on that one, so I went back and just got them to get them. Same thing with this next game called The Last Shot, another indie game. I literally had 1 trophy left to get on that one. So I was able to backtrack real quick and get it. I'm not putting out a video or counting that as a full thing, but I did get those platinums, which I'm proud of. Okay, we love getting platinums over here. And next up, we got Little Nightmares 3, man. The Little Nightmares 3, we're gonna put just above Caravan Sandwich in the fun but not amazing category. I think the game was good. Playing with a friend, doing the co-op made it really fun, but it felt like something was missing from this game. A lot of the chases felt the same. Every chapter progressed the same way. There was really no switch up. It was get to a certain point, run for your life, and then you're out onto the next area, which is how most of these games run. But the anxiety factor that I would get from the previous Little Nightmares, I didn't really get that with this one. If anything, it got more frustrating. They had a couple moments, but then I don't know. I still think the game is good. I did enjoy it, but it just felt like it was missing that from the previous entries. That's all. That's how I feel. Next up, we got Skate, man. I platinum Skate, I did, and I'm gonna put out a video for it. We're gonna put that in the least favorite category. It's above Mind's Eye though. I put it above Mind's Eye because at its core, I think the game is actually enjoyable. I do think it's fun. And at the beginning, when it was fresh and there was a bunch of stuff to do, I was really enjoying it. It's that in-between part where you did everything and they ran out of stuff to put out. And even though they would try to put certain things out to like spice it up, I was able to get all those stuff done in like one session. One hour, maybe 2 hour session. But the grind to get every spot leveled up and then the rip points puts it at the bottom for me. It felt like a job, like a task. It stopped being fun because you literally just had to rinse and repeat the same challenges day after day after day after day. And then if you missed a day, you felt like you were so far behind because you literally had to just get all those points and then buy things to get the rip points. Outside of that, I do still think the game is fun if you're just playing it to have fun and come up with creative ideas, but the platinum is no fun. No bueno. Horrendous. Easily one of my least favorites of the year. Just above Mind's Eye, but still at the bottom. It's at the bottom. It's at the bottom. Then I ended my platinum year, my first platinum year, with another throwback. And not just one. I wanted to do the entire series. So I platinumed the entire Sly Cooper series. Okay. So we're going to start with the first one, the classic, the original. We're going to put that in fingers. I'll put it just above that because it's the first one, right? It sets the tone for the rest of the series, okay? And it's just really good. It holds up well with the updated version on the PS5. You can fix the controls that were super janky back in the day, so it feels better. And the platinum was super easy. The only thing that you would run into trouble in would be the Master Thief challenges. Those aren't fun, but once you get the hang of it, they're not that difficult either. Like, you should be able to knock them out. So for me, we're gonna put that in the banger category. Then we're gonna go with Sly 2, man. And this is probably the greatest sequel of any series because it does everything that the first game does. It does it better. It does it better, and it's probably my favorite in the series. But it just does it better. You're able to play with Murray. You're able to play with Bentley. It continues a story and sets up new stories to move on to in the future. And the platinum for it, they took out the Master Thief challenges, which is why it goes up there. Then we get to Sly 3. And that's gonna go in my fun but not amazing category. Sly 3, though I still enjoyed it, it took a lot away that I enjoyed in the first two. And then brought back the Master Thief challenges and made them more tedious and annoying than the previous Master Thief challenges to me. And this one was probably the most grindy. There were certain sections that I think they did well in, but then after a while, they kind of got boring. So for that, and the Master Thief challenges alone, it's fun, but it's not amazing. Probably my least favorite. And then the last Sly, I never played this one before. I know I played the previous three as a child, but I never played Sly 4 or Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. I'm gonna be honest with you. This might have taken the crown as my favorite Sly, and I'm putting it in the absolute cinema category. The quality of life updates, the gameplay, I enjoyed the story, and the platinum itself was just so much fun to get. It was so much fun to get, especially because after playing the first three, they mention a bunch of the ancestor Coopers. So in this game, being able to meet them and not only meet them, but play as them in each of the areas, absolutely fantastic. I enjoyed it thoroughly. The trophies weren't that hard to get. The cleanup wasn't that hard to do. I like collectibles, so they added extra ones. The one gripe I have with this game is the arcade challenges. But yeah, man, this is all the platinums I got this year, and I already got certain things set up for next year to get the ball rolling. I'm obviously still gonna work on a bunch of these videos from this year to come out. I wanna be able to put out more content on a faster clip, but it's tough. As the year comes to a close, I just wanna say I appreciate every single one of you that liked the video, commented on the video, showed up to a stream, shared the lives, shared the videos, and just showed love throughout this entire year. I tried my best to be extremely productive and even switched up where my content was going. Becoming a platinum hunter has been extremely satisfying, and I really enjoy creating the full-length videos for you guys. It's been a bit difficult putting stuff out at a higher clip because of how much work goes into editing full-length platinum trophy hunter videos. It's a lot more tedious, a lot of cutting out. So I appreciate the patience of me not putting out videos as frequent as I used to. Now going into the new year, I want to be more productive and put out more videos at a higher clip. And that's on me. I have to do the work. So thank you for 2025, and let's keep growing in 2026. And if you liked the video, make sure to hit a thumbs up and share the video with your people. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel and follow me on all my social medias linked down below. Hope you guys had a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and a happy, healthy new year. See you next year, because I'm Chris Anthony, your trophy guy, and you know the vibes, baby. Yeah.